so sweet. We'll take them
afterward. Hey, welcome to a special edition of Andy and Ari on 3, presented by Modelo. We are in Athens, Georgia, looking for full-time fans, and we're here with Hunter. We interviewed him at halftime of the South Carolina Texas A&M. He's a South Carolina student who is here in Athens. He watched them go up 30-3, and then the second half happened, and I did warn you, did I not?
Yeah, it was a different vibe a couple hours ago here with the interview, but it's a little heartbroken. I don't really have words. I love what I said today, but at the end, it's heartbreak. Yeah.
You still get to go watch the Texas-Georgia game right now.
That's true. We have bigger game. We have a bigger game to worry about, so I'm going to join all these Georgia fans and hope for a great game tonight.
Has anyone barked at you?
No, not yet. I'm ready for it with the jersey, though. Just plan to keep my head down and walk into the stadium.
You're brave. Hunter, you are a good man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks,
it's good meeting you, man. Enjoy the game today.
Full-time fan Hunter. The Gamecocks did not come through. Oh, we got
Andy,
some Modelo, folks.
I have something bubbling in my stomach right now.
We got a Modelo fan here.
It is the only beer that I drink. It goes
Come
down
on over here.
so. It is the only beer that I drink, and it goes down so smoothly. It is amazing. I would recommend it to any female that wants a beer, but it's not an IPA, but has that sting to it.
Love it.
Love Modelo. Try it.
That's right. Modelo full-time
Andy,
fans.
Enough
Yes, sir.
now. I've just been bubbling in my stomach.
We have to talk football.
No, stop.
Okay.
This has been bubbling. It's been bubbling. It's been bubbling. Go get him, Ags. Go get him, Ags.
How did this happen? Okay.
How did this happen?
When Texas A&M goes up 1 and then gives the ball back to South Carolina.
Yeah.
My assumption is Aggie will Aggie. How did they do this?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to myself.
Hold on, we got a Texas fan here.
All I got to say is...
Come on, camera. Here. Show him your Modelo.
Oh, I got my Modelo right here.
There you go, beautiful. And the koozie.
Let's talk a little bit about A&M's schedule here. They've played all of the worst teams in the conference, and they're barely beating this team that hasn't even won a game. Let's be honest with ourselves about the quality of that team.
Okay, what's your name?
My name, Trent Cranky.
Trent. Who does Texas A&M play on Black Friday?
Oh, Texas.
You have a chance to show the world, man.
Oh, we're going to beat them for sure. We're the only good team they played all season.
Trent, I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah.
Good luck tonight.
Good seeing you try.
All right, let us talk about this because
Go get him, Ags.
when Texas A&M's – okay, so I mentioned this to our friend Hunter at halftime. I told him we actually interviewed him. We were going to play his whole interview in this live show, reacting to what we thought was going to be a South Carolina win against Texas A&M. And I said to Hunter, I grew up a South Carolina fan, and I'm going to warn you right now. The Gamecocks will break your heart. That's a heartbroken man we saw here.
Let me tell you this. I didn't see that coming, and they showed a stat in the fourth quarter. I guess it's 0-286 in the last –
since 2004 in SEC play.
No
a team
is
down by 27 or more.
Yeah. This is not your old Texas A&M team.
No.
Okay, and we've been talking about that for a long time. Now, I thought they were going to lose today. We're not going to act like when they were down 30-3 at halftime, I thought they were going to win. I didn't. But it was kind of funny watching everybody go, oh, look, Texas A&M is trying to extend Mike Elko. He hasn't even made it through a whole season yet. Mike Elko has completely rewritten the entire DNA of that football program. I don't know what they're going to do this year. I don't know if our friend Trent here is right and they got an advantageous SEC schedule and they're going to lose. What I do know is that this team wasn't supposed to win the title coming into the year.
Right.
They have a chance to do it. They may do it. They might not. But, Andy, they're 10-0.
They're a win against Samford away from being guaranteed to be in the playoff. I think they're guaranteed to be in the playoff already.
So, that's why you extend somebody. You want to talk about extending somebody, you do it when you do something for the first time in 30 years.
Let's talk about the way this team played. Like Marcel worse in the first half. Like they kept getting in the red zone and there we go. We're back.
Good? Okay.
We're back. In the second, he's darn near perfect. And that was that's what brought him back. And then the defense on that final possession, it's 2nd and 1, and you get a sack. And then you get another sack on 3rd and infinity.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed pretty apparent in the third quarter where that was headed because A&M came out and, Marcel Reed threw for 300 yards in the second half. Now, I'm having a hard time because I posted that I think I'm going to put Marcel Reed number 1 on our Heisman ballot this week. And
first
people
half
were
happened,
absolutely
too.
in.
Well,
So I wanted
both
to ask
halves
you this.
happened.
I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you this.
Okay.
What do we emphasize here?
Fernando Mendoza last week. Fernando Mendoza was not great until the final drive last week, and then we're like, Heisman moment.
But what's the prevailing thought of that game? Oh, he played like crap in the first half, or he played excellent in the second half?
So I think it's more the second half. I think that's probably where we're at. But
I would hope that's the prevailing thought. They won the game.
Yeah.
And there's 9 other ones.
Well, the thing is, you still have Ty Simpson playing against Oklahoma as we speak. You're going to have, more guys. You'll Julian Sayin is going to be playing. And
I know, but when you think about the point that Billy Lucci made earlier in the week,
yeah,
the Notre Dame moment was still a moment. And
Yeah.
I know that we don't vote on the award just based on moments.
right.
Texas A&M is 10-0.
Mhm.
I'm going to say that again. Texas A&M is 10-0.
Texas
I don't care
A&M
what
is
their
going to the
schedule is.
playoff. Are you prepared to talk to your children about a Texas A&M team in the playoff? Because
Yeah.
it's happening.
So, I do think there were some alarming things there.
Yeah.
But how many other teams can you go
But
across
Alabama
college
almost
football?
lost to South Carolina too.
And how many times can you go across college football and be like, there's only one team that hasn't had a single alarming moment all year.
Ohio State.
And Ohio State hasn't played anybody. So, they played Texas. But
We're surrounded by
Ohio
Texas fans,
State
Ari.
hasn't played anybody. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They haven't had any high leverage moments or a high leverage game since week 1. So I don't know. I think that's a highly impressive win. And I know that people can't stand it. They want you to, if they don't want Marcel Reed to win the Heisman, if they're a Julian Sayin fan or they're a Ty Simpson fan, they want you to focus on the negative. But listen, I'm not a focus on the negative guy.
Right.
So I'm not going to get here and talk live about.
Well, I know how you vote. I know how you vote for the Heisman. Is Marcel Reed telling the story of the season?
One of them, yeah.
It's the dumbest way to vote for the Heisman.
Let me
ever.
ask you this,
Vote
though,
for the
too.
most outstanding player.
Let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's that simple, who's your Heisman winner?
I don't know yet.
Right now.
I don't know. We'll see him play.
We're talking about
We got
right
games
now.
on?
How do we feel?
Probably Ty Simpson.
He's the best player in college football?
He's come up big in the highest leverage moments.
Wait a minute. I thought moments didn't matter. Who's the best player?
He's been the best so far.
I don't think he's the best player in college football.
He's led his team to the toughest wins. He's converted 3rd and 4th downs to make that happen.
Back to this game.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? You did.
Yeah.
High leverage moments, whether it's your fault you're in them or not. I don't know.
All right. But that does not have to be litigated now.
Yeah.
The Heisman vote happens after championship weekend.
And it's a vote.
And
there's
also,
more than one person
I'm
that
going to
votes
look into
for
the
it.
camera and say this. Voters, do not send in your ballots until after championship weekend. Because at the moment, now we'll see, because Oklahoma and Alabama are playing right now, but I think we could very well have Fernando Mendoza versus Julian Sayin in one game and Marcel Reed versus Ty Simpson in another.
Yeah.
Wait and watch
We
those
need
games.
to actually have a real conversation about why they even opened the balloting to begin with. Shouldn't. You shouldn't
It's
even be
so
allowed
dumb.
to cast your vote.
So dumb.
And if you cast your vote before championship weekend, it should be voided.
Yeah.
Because you don't have all the information.
Your vote should be
You
revoked.
have to have all the
Like,
information.
it's actually a trap. If you send in your vote before that,
It's like
your
like
vote is
voting
revoked.
for the presidential election now. You don't know who the candidates are. So anyway, yeah. But I thought it was an impressive win. Do you want to talk Michigan for a
Let
minute?
us talk about what happened at Wrigley Field because Michigan tried so hard to give that game away. They did everything they could. 5 turnovers, not kicking a field goal when all they had to do was kick a field goal and play defense. They fumble on 4th and 1, shotgun on 4th and 1. You're freaking Michigan. What are you doing?
It does
Sorry.
feel really good as we're at a tailgate here in beautiful Athens, Georgia.
I'm looking at a young lady wearing a run the dang ball sweatshirt
Listen,
in my field division. So
feels really good to be talking about Big Ten football because I'm dressed like the fat defensive coordinator from Rudy at the moment. I'm happy they won. There was no bigger Michigan fan than me today. We're going to Detroit for the game against Ohio State. We want that game to be as big.
Well,
and
we're
as,
going to Ann Arbor for that
Yes.
game, but we will be at the MGM Grand in Detroit Black Friday, and then after the Ohio State Michigan game, we'll be back at the MGM Grand in Detroit
Tell
watching
me.
the rest of the game.
Tell me a better weekend. You can't come up with one.
There's not. They still
know-
got to beat Maryland, though. If they look after what they did today, I'm not guaranteeing a win against Maryland.
Yeah, they didn't look good.
That was horrific. I don't think they could play any worse. So that's why I think they probably will be okay next weekend because they really could not be worse if they tried.
Yeah. Bryce Underwood still has a way to go.
Yes, he's young.
He's
a
young.
freshman.
He's got a way to go.
He doesn't have the kind of receivers.
In the
I don't know
second
Julian
half,
Sayin has.
They did kind of throw the ball would have wanted to throw it.
But big 3rd and 10 complete. Great catch on the sideline.
You do have to have a conversation, too, about that important 3rd down scramble that he had.
Mm-hmm.
There was a major hold that wasn't called that would have called back. But that's football, man. Sometimes the holds don't get called. But, they won. They are 1 win away from playing a play-in game for the playoff against Ohio State. And you know what? There's one thing that we've learned about Michigan football over the years. It's that what you see today isn't necessarily what you're going to see on the last weekend of November.
And we've learned that about Texas A&M, too.
Yeah.
Texas A&M is 10-0. They play Samford next week.
Go get them, Ags.
And then they play. Well, it's not all of these long. We got a lot of Bulldogs here.
Yeah.
We got a lot. Hold on. Let's look at all these. We got a lot of Bulldogs here. A lot of Bulldogs. But we also got Longhorns. So
go get them, Ags. I just like saying that. Yes, they do.
They say saw them off.
As we were walking over to this tailgate,
yes.
There were Texas fans walking, and there were a bunch of Georgia fans sitting on the porch of a house.
Yeah.
And they all yelled, "Saw Varsity's horns off," and I was amused by that.
Clearly, they've been doing their research.
Yeah.
Ari, I'm so excited. We're going into Sanford Stadium now. We got Alabama, Oklahoma this afternoon. We may see you after that game, too. Thank you so much. Thank you, Modelo, for bringing us to Athens. Thank you to all the full-time fans for being here.
Yep.
And thank you
so
to
much
Hunter for just being
we want to give a special
loyal.
shout out too to the Gans
Siegel tailgate, which
Siegel
hosted us today.
Can you see the sticker?
Wonderful people.
Wonderful tailgate. I had a Frito pie for the first time in my life.
You live in Texas. How have you never had a Frito pie?
Thing that you see in public a lot. And I don't go to a lot
what
of
Ari
tailgates.
means by had a Frito pie for the first time in his life is he had 4 Frito pies.
I had 4 Frito pies. It's my lunch. So it was a reasonable lunch. There's the Gans Siegel tailgate.
I'm gonna put this out there into the universe right now. If Modelo wants to do this next year, I'm all for this. We just go tailgate with people. Maybe we don't even go to the game.
I don't even want to go to the game. I just want to post up right here, have some more Modelos, and enjoy the college football Saturday. Like, how have you never had a Frito pie? Because my job has kept me from going to a lot of tailgates.
And now you've had 4.
Now I've had 4 of them, and it's a complete Saturday, but not complete until after tonight.
That's right. We're heading to Sanford Stadium. We'll be between the hedges tonight, but we may see you again depending on what the afternoon results bring. We'll talk to you soon.